What's up, guys? This is Gavin Michelli coming at you with another YouTube demo tutorial thingy. Haven't quite figured out a name for it yet. But what I'm doing this time around, I had a drawing of the Green Ranger here, and I mean it was alright, but it kind of lacked something. It lacked a little bit of oomph, I guess. A little bit of pizzazz. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to show you guys how to do some editing in Photoshop to kind of tighten your drawings up a little bit. And as you can see, I've already isolated the line work onto its own layer, and I'm using a layer mask to basically just chop the limbs off, because we've separated the figure into two sections. See, we got the body up top right here, and the extremities on different layers. And all I'm doing right now is, well, right now I'm widening his stance, repositioning the legs a little bit to get the maximum impact for said position. I've bent his knee a little bit. widened him out a little bit, and what I'm gonna do any second, I don't know, I must have gotten up to gotta get us. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do now is combine the layers, which I like to do periodically. I don't like to work on a lot of layers. I mean, you'll see some people like to work on 150 different layers. That confuses me. I don't particularly like to do that. And what I'm doing now, I've got a brush, a round textured brush that kind of simulates a pencil, and I'm just sketching. I'm just kind of scribbling until it looks like something. That's what I like to tell people, because I mean that's basically what I do. I just scribble until it looks like the shape I want it to look like. You gotta add his hip holster. I forgot that the first time around. His dragon dagger. And if you'll recall, whenever we opened up the video, he kind of just had his hands by his sides. It was a pretty boring thing. So now it looks like he's calling out to the old Dragon Zord. Repositioned his arms, facing outward in the power stance. And I don't know when's the next time they're going to show his face, but actually in the original drawing, I see he's yelling like that. Now, if you've watched Power Rangers, you realize that they don't do that. Their mouths don't move. But I thought, wouldn't it be cool if they did? Wouldn't that be neat if the bottom of their mouths were like, I don't know, they moved like Silver Surfer or something? Like their helmets actually conformed to the bottom of their face, and they could yell, and like the metal part kind of wrapped inside their lips. A real sci-fi kind of look. So I went with that. But otherwise, the costume is pretty accurate. I've always really dug the Green Ranger's costume. I mean, he's a lot musclier. Well, not really. I don't know. Have you seen Jason David Frank lately? He's ripped. He's huge. So I guess I caught the Ranger up to the modern actor, I guess. But again, we're going to use the power of Photoshop here. And I aligned it vertically so that I could just stretch the length without deforming the rest of it. And basically, that's mostly what I use in Photoshop to manipulate. I usually use the lasso tool, wrap in whatever I need to wrap in, and then use the size tool. And if the size tool's not working out the way I want it to, I'll use distort usually, because you can kind of line that up in the perspective that you want. make one side bigger while the other side stays small or whatever. And usually I can get whatever I need with that combination of tools. And if any of you guys wants this brush that I'm using, just private message me. I don't remember where I got it, so I'm not gonna just make it available through a link or anything, but it's not like I made it myself. I'm a big fan of collecting brushes online. I mean, I do understand the dynamic of it, but it's easier just to collect them. And if those of you who are watching are not familiar, this is what my Patreon page looks like. It's patreon.com/GavinMichelli. And as you can see, my 3 patrons. I love you guys. My three real fans. But as you can see, for as little as $1, you get behind the scenes sketches. You can get high res color files, PSD files for those of you who are so inclined, videos. I make longer custom videos. See, I think this video is going to end up being 6 minutes, but I mean, I make videos that are like a couple hours, like actual instruction videos, as opposed to just cramming a couple of ideas and concepts in. I mail original art to your home, whatever. So be worth your time to check out the old Patreon page. And this is my personal site, GavinMichelliArt.com. As you can see up top here, we have some buttons. Obviously, you know where my YouTube channel is, but there's my DeviantArt page, my Facebook, and once again, my Patreon page. Lots of neat little galleries here. You'll find updates for where I'm going to be so that you can meet me in person. We have breaks down into 3 galleries: my graphic design gallery, illustrations gallery, and concept art gallery. And got these neat little thumbnails to click on. Everything's drop down menu activated, and I'm trying to make this the hub for all my online activity. So keep up with this one. And I think that about does it. So I'll talk to you guys next time, and y'all take it easy.